I'm excited to welcome on one of the top rising guys in 2022, Nathaniel Knight. What's going on, bro?
What's good, bro? What's good?
Not much, man. Well, I mean, you're in the middle of pretty much blowing up, and you've been blowing up in the middle of COVID season. What's it been like just getting all the attention you're getting right now?
Man, it's been crazy. Like, it's been real. It's been so real, honestly, because out of nowhere, really, it all started with one weekend. And since then, it's just been crazy. You
That's
getting a
kind of
lot
what we
of,
were just talking about. I mean, you were kind of a guy that you were playing on the Compass team last year throughout the school
right.
team, and now you kind of blown up to this level you're at. What's it been like? How'd you kind of get used to this new level?
Man, honestly, it was just the work I've been putting in, honestly, just behind closed doors, really just when it was time to show what I had to do, I knew what I had to do. I've been an underdog, so it's just been like, this shouldn't be really a surprise. Like, I've been telling people I was coming, so it was just time, really.
And it's kind of rare that guys in today's world of media can still fall as underrated as you were. And you're at this
That's
point.
it.
I mean, a lot of people started getting some buzz about you, hearing you, seeing, doing some dunks you pulled off last season. And then came the Pangos camp, and that's really where you blew up. What was it
Yeah,
like coming into that
Pangos.
Pangos camp? What kind of was your mindset heading into that?
Um, Honestly, I started late. I didn't do the Pangos camp till I think like the last 2 weeks of it. So I started late. I didn't start when everybody else started. So Coach Pete from Compass, Coach Pete, he had told me to show up so I could play. And when I showed up, they weren't going to let me play at first because they were like over the amount of people or whatever. But they ended up letting me play. And when I got to play the first game, I had 26 points. So I got invited to play again. So it was really just a good experience overall. And that's was where everything started from there. My name started going around, and just that's where the hype started from there, from the Pangos camp. Really,
And besides the mixtapes, the followers, and all that you've been getting, probably the biggest thing for
yeah,
you has been your first Division One offer, Portland State.
yeah.
What's it like having that offer now?
Getting the offer from Portland State, it was really just like a blessing, honestly. Just from it just shows how much all the hard work that I put in just finally paying off. So it was just really just like a pat on the back, really, for just working hard, just believing in myself.
Let's talk a little about that offer. I mean, Portland State's a school that obviously has some talent. They're pretty good, mid-major kind of program. What do you like
Yes, sir.
about the coaching staff out there and the early talks you've had with them?
Really, he was just telling me about just how they play, and he was just telling me how I play, just like running forward. They like to they like to play really fast. They like to dunk the ball, score really fast, just transition. Really, that's what they like to do, and that's just what I like to hear. So that's how I like to play, honestly. So it just really just fit how I like to play. So talking to him wasn't really nothing I had to worry about. Like if I was to go there, that I had to worry about anything, because that's just really just how I like to play. I like to get up and down, I like to dunk. So it was really just I liked it. Talking to him, he was telling me about the program. And he mentioned that it was just in Portland, Oregon. That's what I like, that place too. I've been there a few times. So
And they're a team that recruits a lot of guys from Arizona. Paul Wood's
yeah,
now back at ASU, but we saw what he accomplished out there. Kamani
yeah.
Holt's out there now. There's a lot of Arizona
hmm
kind of flash out there. How much more appealing
hmm
does it make having some guys from where you're from on the team?
Um, it's just it just shows like that we got talent out here. Honestly, just if more people from Arizona go to Portland State, it just shows that you can't really sleep on Arizona, because we really have some talent out here, some slept on talent. Not many people mention Arizona, but it's really some good basketball players out here. It's just it's just
And the Portland State offer, obviously, as great as it is, as the first of many that you're going to have, you're now going to be
yes,
playing
sir.
on the national team of Compass. Take us through when you first got the opportunity and how this kind of went down now to make the move and the jump to the national team.
Well, I've been at Compass since freshman year, so it's just been a goal that I had in the back of my head. Just wanted to get on the national team, and I was just gonna do anything to get on the national team. So I've been telling Coach P, I've told all the coaches since I've been there, like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get to the national team. And finally, I showed what I needed to show and just prove what I need to prove to be on the national team. So it's really just an accomplishment for me, because that's been my goal since I got there. So to finally be on the national team is really like a jump, like a you know. So I'm really excited to play with some of the guys that's on the team. So it's going to be a fun year.
And you're going to be playing against national talent, something that obviously you haven't got much experience doing yet. How do you kind of plan to adjust to going against some of the top guys night in and night out?
Honestly, I'm just excited for it, just to play against some of the top competition in the country, play some against the best players. It's just really something I really want to do because it just show me what I need to work on and show me how good I am against them. So, I just really want to do it. That's what I want to do. So now that I got the opportunity, I can't let up. I just got to keep working so I could be able to show my abilities when I get out there.
Couldn't agree more, man. And you're going to be on a team that's featuring a lot of Arizona guys. We know part of the face of the team is Ty. We got you, you got Nate, you got Landon. I mean, you got Makai, all these guys from Arizona. What's going to be like just playing with Arizona guys?
Man, it's going to be really fun because we all like to play with each other. So we all know each other, through social media or just hooping together. So it's going to be really fun. We are really close, so it's going to be real fun this year. I'm really excited.
And so you're sitting now with 2 more years left of playing high school basketball. What's the goals, achievements? What do you want to get done in the next 2 years?
Honestly, I just want to become the best player I could be. I'm just trying to put in the hours. I just want to prove everybody wrong. That's really what I'm just working for. Prove everybody wrong. That's it.
And for this upcoming year, I kind of talked a little about him, but we know pretty much one of the guys is going to be the face of the team, Ty. We know another guy that's another 2021 guy, that 2 pretty much senior leaders of the team, Alden as well, coming in. What do you kind of want to learn from those guys as they kind of are the senior veterans of the team?
I just really want to take up from them just how they play and just how their IQ is, just like them just showing how to be a leader on the team. And I'm just excited, like, for having somebody as good as Ty on the team to show me stuff and just to teach me some stuff. I'm just really excited about that, to be his teammate.
And with being on Compass, we know that they're going to bring you. You're going to get a lot more offers coming in now. When you start bringing this recruiting process, how do you kind of plan to adjust to having more and more national attention on you and having more and more colleges wanting you?
Honestly, just give it all to God and just focus. Just stay focused. Don't let just because all the attention on me, I can't let up. Just got to keep my foot on the gas. Just keep working. Till that time comes for me to make my decision, then just got to keep working.
Couldn't agree more. And for guys that do not yet know you, I mean, you're pretty well known in Arizona now. Some Cali guys started to see what you could do when they came out here. For guys in national team that don't know what you can bring to a team yet, how'd you answer that? What do you bring to a team?
I'm gonna bring energy. I'm gonna get in you on defense. I'm a rim run. I'm gonna dunk the ball. I can shoot the ball. So I'm just gonna do whatever I got to do to make sure my team get the win. I'm gonna leave it all on the floor. That's really it. I'm a dog. I'm just gonna play my hardest.
And you are extremely athletic. What's your favorite dunk to pull off that you can do in a game?
My go-to, I like to windmill. I love a windmill. Yeah, if it's a fast break and I'm down there by myself, I'm a windmill. I like to windmill a lot.
Gotcha. And we don't know what A is going to look like from here on out. Everything's always up in the air with this COVID stuff. But I believe you're also going to still run with Firestorm. Why'd you choose to run with them?
Firestorm got me last summer, and I just been rocking with them because they've always been there for me since I first started with them. It's been the same ever since. Like Coach Nico, Coach Terrence, I feel like they really developed me to the player I am now. Because when I first got there, I wasn't really, I wasn't the player like I am. Like I was nervous, or I just didn't believe in myself as much. So they really got me to how I am now. So I really just give thanks to them, honestly. So just loyalty, really. I had opportunities to go to play for different teams, but just stayed down, trusted the process. It's doing me good so far.
Without a doubt, man. A couple more things before I let you go. One of them is, I know you talk about your faith. I know you're a believer. How would you say God's helped get you to the point you're at today?
Man, really just all the hard times, man, just me not having nobody to talk to or just not believing in myself, just give it up to God, and I got through everything. Really, it just he's just great overall.
And you have one of those stories we already talked about a lot, but you're one of those guys that you don't necessarily have the easy route to being. I mean, some guys we see are starting off as a freshman on varsity national teams, whatnot. You work your way
Right,
up. You've spent 2 years grinding and getting to this point you are. How much better
right.
does that make your story?
Man, it's just showed me that if you believe in yourself, you can do anything. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter how you come up. If you really just if you want something, you just gotta go out there and grab it. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. So you just gotta want it. Really, that's it. You gotta want it.
And pretty much every kid playing basketball can relate to a guy like you. A guy, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, isn't necessarily just a go-to guy from the beginning. What's your
Mm-hmm.
advice to them? How can you kind of tell them advice to help get them to the point you've now made to?
Man, just outwork everybody. Just always remember when you're not working, somebody else in the world is working. It don't matter where you from. Somebody is always working. So everybody got the same. If you playing basketball, everybody got the same dream. Everybody got the same goals. So you just gotta make sure that you doing more than that person is, and
And
just always believe in yourself. Never not believe in yourself. You always gotta have faith in yourself. Keep faith in God. Just trust the process.
amen, man. A couple more things. One is I talked about that one play that really blew you up kind of last season. You had that
Mm-hmm.
one big time posterized kind of dunk, and Josh Primo does his reaction. A lot of the other Compass guys were around. What
Oh
was your
yeah, yeah,
reaction?
yeah.
Did you see Josh when he made the reaction at the time?
Yeah, no,
Or
I didn't see him at the time. I seen him. I seen it after the game, after I saw the film.
that's
Yeah,
awesome. And my last thing before I let you go is I can imagine you do want to leave a legacy, both what you achieve on the court and off the court by the time you walk away from the game someday. What do you want that legacy to be?
man, I just want that legacy really just to be just that. I always went hard. I always just worked hard, just believed in myself, and just gave it all I got every game, every workout, just everything. Just left it out there. That's really it.
Absolutely, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time to come on, my guy. I look forward to what you get done this upcoming year, man.
Yes, sir.
Of course, man. Talk to you later, bro. God bless.
All right, you too.